Welcome folks to the Serpentine School of Safety, where we're all about shedding our skin to reveal a stronger, safer you. Here we embrace our inner reptile as we tackle self-defense with a slithering twist. We'll warm up with some snake charmer exercises, strike with venomous precision, slither smoothly through ground defense, and make our escape hiss-torical. So are you ready to slither into safety? Let's uncoil and get started. Before we start hissing and striking, we need to loosen up those scales with a snake charmer warm-up. Imagine the enchanting flute music of a snake charmer and let's get our bodies moving. Let's begin with the Cobra stretch. Just like the Cobra rises, extend your body upwards, stretching as high as you can, then slowly lower back down. Nice and easy. Now let's move on to the Python plank. Imagine being as sturdy as a python in this position. Hold it steady, feel those muscles tighten. Good job. Lastly, we've got the Viper Vinyasa. Flow smoothly from one pose to another, just like a viper slithering through the grass. Feel that serpentine grace in every movement. Excellent work. Remember, every great snake charmer starts with a good warm-up. Now that we've warmed up our scales, let's move on to our venomous strikes. Get ready to strike with the speed of a viper and the power of a python. That's right, it's time to learn the venomous strikes that are the cornerstone of our Serpentine Shield self-defense system. Let's start with the Python punch. Imagine a massive python, coiled and ready to strike. That's your arm, your fist, the python's head. When you punch, it's not just about force. It's about the sudden, unexpected strike of the python. Fast, direct, and powerful. Next up, we have the Cobra claw. Picture a cobra, hood flared, ready to attack. Your hand is the cobra, fingers curled into claws. The Cobra claw doesn't just hit, it hooks, it grabs, it controls. It's a strike, but it's also a grip, a hold, a way to manipulate your opponent's movements. Then there's the Viper jab. Think about the Viper's quick, precise strike. Your jab should mimic that. It's not about strength, but speed and accuracy. A well-placed Viper jab can disrupt an opponent's attack and create an opening for your next move. Remember, these are not just punches and jabs. They are your fangs, your tools for self-defense. The key is to strike quickly, strike accurately, and maintain control of the situation, just like a snake in the wild. Great striking, everyone. Now let's slither on over to ground defense. When we're down, we're not out. We just need to get smooth with our ground defense. Picture this. You're a snake, gracefully coiling and uncoiling, undulating across the ground. Your movements aren't frantic. They're measured, deliberate, and fluid. That's the essence of our ground defense strategy. In the wild, snakes use their unique form of locomotion to escape predators, pursue prey, and navigate challenging terrain. They're experts in making the most of what they have. No legs, no problem. That's the mindset we're tapping into here. When you're on the ground in a self-defense situation, you're not helpless. You're a snake, ready to strike. Our first technique, the Python roll, mimics the way a snake coils itself for protection. By tucking in your limbs and rolling away from your opponent, you're creating space and minimizing the target area. Next, we move into the Rattler retreat. Like a rattlesnake poised to strike, you're on your back, feet planted, ready to launch yourself backwards and away from danger. It's a swift, decisive movement that can put valuable distance between you and your adversary. Finally, we have the Cobra crawl. This is all about using your elbows and knees, much like a snake uses its entire body, to propel yourself towards safety. It's a low, stealthy movement that can take you out of your opponent's immediate reach. Well done, everyone. Now let's hiss our way to evasion techniques. Time to shed our fears and make a quick escape from danger. Now let's slither into the art of evasion, or as we like to call it here, escape hiss-torical. Picture yourself as a quick and cunning viper, swiftly darting out of harm's way. Use your environment, be it the rocks or the trees, just like a snake uses its surroundings for protection. Remember, the best fight is the one you avoid, but if you can't escape, you've got your Python punch and Cobra claw ready.